Ravan. One of the most powerful and dangerous personalities of our Hindu mythology. We all consider him a villain. But today, I might change your perspective about Ravan completely. To start with, let's talk about his name. Ravan was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. Once, he lifted the Mount Kailash and tried to take it to his kingdom, Lanka. Lord Shiva did not appreciate this gesture and he put his foot on Mount Kailash angrily, injuring one of Ravan's fingers. The pain that Ravan was going through was unbearable, but still, he started the dance of Shiv Tandav out of devotion. Lord Shiva was completely shocked to see such kind of devotion and he gave him the name of Ravan. He is also known with many other names such as Lankeshwar and Dashanan. Ravan's father Vishruva was a Brahmin monk and his mother Keksi was a demon. This is why Ravan acquired the intelligence of a Brahmin from his father and the evil powers of a demon from his mother. Moreover, Ravan was a really good husband and a brother. Once he was involved in a yajna, which if he completed, he could have even defeated Lord Ram easily. But he left the yajna in between just to save his wife. Also, he kidnapped Mata Sita just to take revenge of his sister's insult, which at the end became the reason of his demise. Being a half Brahmin, Ravan was a genius personality. He was 10-headed, which presented his in-depth knowledge in the 6 Shastras and in the 4 Vedas. Sri Lankans believed that they lived the happiest lives just in the regime of Ravan. Ravan is still worshipped like a god in Sri Lanka. Not just in Sri Lanka, there are many temples in India also, in which people worship Ravan like a god instead of burning him on the occasion of Dashera. After doing tapasya for many years, Lord Shiva finally appeared in front of Ravan and he gave him mystical powers and also called him his greatest devotee, but also warned him that Lord Shiva would not support him in any of his evil doings. Moreover, after this incident, Ravan became arrogant and started following the path of adharma. He did many wrongdoings, such as killing humans and exploiting women. This arrogance became the primary reason of his demise. Lord Ram was completely aware of his intelligence. That's why, while Ravan was dying, he asked Lakshman to acquire some knowledge from Ravan before he dies. Lakshman went and stood near his head. To this, Ravan said, "If you want to learn anything from me, sit near my feet like a student and respect me like a teacher." Lakshman agreed to it and sat near his feet. Ravan said, "The most important life lesson is that you must avoid the bad actions as much as possible and you should execute the good actions as soon as possible. If you follow this rule, you can save not only yourself but also others from being damaged." According to our scriptures, after Ravan's death, his dead body was handed over to his brother Vibhishan. But the locals of Sri Lanka believe that after his death, his body was taken by some tribals of Sri Lanka and they tried to revive him, the same way Lord Ram revived Lakshman. But even after multiple attempts, they were unsuccessful. So they took his body to the forest of Ragla. They applied some paste on his body which was made of wild herbs to preserve it. Then they kept it in an 18 feet long coffin and placed it safely in a cave. Even the research team of Sri Lanka claims that they have found some evidences which support the theory of his body being there. The Sri Lankans believe that his body is still guarded by snakes and wild animals and no one can go near it. No one can survive there. So what do you think? Was his body burnt 10,000 years ago by Vibhishan, or is it still hidden in some deep forest of Sri Lanka? In conclusion, I would like to say Ravan was a genius personality, a great husband and a brother, but it was his arrogance and wrongdoings that led to his demise. But still, we can take a lot of inspirations from his life, like knowing is growing. Learning doesn't require any specific age. You are never too old to learn something new. So, keep learning. Keep your family your first priority. Ravan did not think of any war when it came to his wife. Ravan did not think of any consequences when it came to his sister. Never compromise on your job. Just like Ravan never let his kingdom suffer. That's why he is still worshipped as a god in Sri Lanka. At last, even if you are at the top, never become egoistic. I repeat, never. So that is it for this episode. I hope that you learned something new. I'll see you guys next Friday with a brand new episode of By Heart with EG. Till then, take care. I wish you all a very happy Dashera. Jai Shri Ram.